I was flying home, and I'd been away for a week. And the whole time I was flying home, I was thinking, I can't wait to get there. I can't wait to see my wife. At the time, we had a tiny little baby. And I was so excited. And then I got in the car and I drove home. And that was another probably 30, 40 minutes. And I can't wait to get home. I kept saying, I can't wait to see my wife. Can't wait to see my little baby. And then I pulled up into the driveway and I opened the door and walked in. And there were some boxes there. And I thought, no, but I thought we were gonna get rid of those. And then I got to the into the kitchen and there was a pile of mail. I mean, a big stack. And I'm like, why didn't we resolve this? And so my wife came down the stairs and I was right away, well, what's up with the boxes in the living room? And what about and I had ruined what we later called re-entry, right? I traveled a lot those years. Up to almost 50% of my time I was gone on the road for years. And we had to figure out that first year how to do re-entry, how I would step back into our family life. And over the years, we had a second child, and then they got older. And what does it look like, right? Melissa, my wife, would say, well, when you're gone, we run one kind of schedule. When you're here, we run a different schedule. And something about that made me frustrated, kind of like I thought, do you guys like life better when I'm gone than when I'm here? Which turned out wasn't the case, but I had all this stress and insecurity. And in the midst of all this, and you may not be someone who travels a lot, but the dynamic of figuring out how you do marriage, how you do life, how you raise kids when your schedule is crazy, the work you're doing is intense, and it's easy to fall in the trap that you walk in the door and you're still acting like the boss to someone you're not the boss of. Whew, that first year, it was hard. It was hard. And I remember at that time wishing, how come no one's written the book on this? How come there's no lessons on this? Right? Oh, there are books on marriage, and they'll tell you the first year is hard. And there are books on running startups, and they'll tell you how to get funding. But the idea of managing family with high-intensity work, entrepreneurship, man, not a lot of people that did that. Not a lot of material that came out about that. Everybody was talking about the business side of things instead of the family side. And then I met this guy and we were chatting a couple years ago. And we started talking about some of the lessons I learned, but also some of the lessons he'd learned. He was an entrepreneur as well. And we spent more time talking about the family side of things than anything else. So it didn't shock me the other day when I found out that he had rolled out an entire course on managing happiness and family life and balance and everything else for folks that are doing intense work, for folks that are pulled into and doing entrepreneurial efforts and yet want to have a home life that makes sense. He created a course, and I think you're going to love it. Check it out.